Hey, if you have this security panel hanging on your wall and it's a black screen like this with no lights up top, watch this video, I'm going to help you out. Hey, I've been fixing security systems and installing security systems for 22 years. The channel's here to help as much as we possibly can. This is probably the #1 security panel in the United States right now. It has problems like other panels have, but just because it has problems doesn't mean it's not a good panel. It's probably one of the best panels ever made. This is the IQ4. There's a lot of IQ panel, first generation, IQ panel 2 is still out there. The IQ panel 2 and the IQ panel 4 have a very similar glitch in them. I'm going to walk you through what to do if you got this black screen on it, boop, 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 like this, and it's plugged in and it's got power to it, and you've tried pushing the little power button over here that's hard to find, that little bitty one right there, hard to see, that small power button right there, just turned on. If you're having a problem with it though, I'm going to show you how to fix it if it's black screen. Now, if you touch the power button on one that's got the issue, it will not even begin to turn on. Let me show you how to fix it. First of all, you want to unplug. Well, actually, let me tell you this first. Here's something important first. I don't know who your security company is. We try to empower all of our customers to be able to go ahead and fix their own issues. We give them instructions, we give them videos. It doesn't void their warranty with us. If you're an ADT customer, it may void your warranty. However, what ADT wants to do is they want to keep their guys busy. They want to charge you a $100, $200 service call for coming out and doing warranty work on your panel. So a lot of what they're trying to do is get additional money out of you. There's no reason for you to get money because your software, for them to get money because your software update didn't work. And this is typical of a software update that goes wrong. So what I'm getting ready to show you, I have another video out there. Your panel is probably listed mounted one of two ways. Either you have a stand on it like this, where it sits on a nightstand, it sits on a desk, sits on a countertop in your home. There's a little screw here, easy to take out. So this is pretty simple to remove as well. But I'm going to show you how to take off the back plate here. First of all, if your back plate looks like this and you have a couple of holes in it and it's mounted on the wall, typically taking the bottom corner, bumping the bottom corner of your panel up like that is going to get it to remove from the wall. It may be a little snug depending on how they mounted it on your wall. But when you take it off of the wall, you should have this wire coming through the wall. Make sure that you don't let it go once you unplug it. So once it's removed from the wall, take the back plate, pull it snugly on the bottom. It's a little difficult to get off. Don't worry about
Panel restored. Panel tampered. Panel restored.
Don't worry about breaking it because they're really, really tough. I do have a separate video on how to get this off. Now, inside the panel, you normally have a surfboard here. There's another video we're getting ready to do related to the surfboard. So you'll have this silver plate here, you have a silver plate here, and on the IQ panel 4, you'll have a battery plugged in there. It is very simple to unplug the power cord. Okay, you want to leave the power cord snagged right here in this little clip, if you can see that. I'll hold this here for a second so we can zoom in. You want to leave it snagged through there, because if you let it go and it's mounted on the wall and this cord goes back down on the wall, you're in some serious deep caca, right? I mean, like, you're going to have to fish the wire, and that's something you don't want to have to do. But if you leave it snagged in there, when it comes back down, it's made to hold it, so it won't slip to the wall, okay? Good tip. I promise you that's a good tip right there. So once the power is undone, the next thing that you need to do, use this professional tool. It's called a pocket knife. Listen, you can use a little small flathead screwdriver. I have a pocket knife everywhere I go, but I'm going to show you this right here. We'll try to zoom in. I can also do another picture of it, but put a little pressure on the power cord there like that. On either side, you just begin to unwedge that. That power cord will unplug very quickly from the battery and from the board, and then your panel is officially off, like you saw this one power up, right? Leave it off for about 30 seconds. Now, if you have an IQ panel 2, you will probably have to repeat this process anywhere from 10 to 15 times. on an IQ panel 4, which is the one I have in my hand, and this is the most popular panel now. You should not have to do this more than once. So we're going to assume it's been out for about 30 seconds now. Once you have it, sitting there for 30 seconds, plug it back in. I typically will take this wire, flatten it out a little bit at the bottom with just a slight curve, so then I can take it, fit it right into the little black fitting there, grab the back of it with my fingernail, and it'll push right in. It's a very simple thing to do. Once the battery is back in, you'll want to take your back plate, slide this wire through a little bit further so you can actually plug the wire in, like so. Wire plugs into there like so. Then you want to affix your back plate to your panel. Now, I do recommend before you go through the trouble of remounting this all the way on the wall, go ahead and then, once it's all back together, plug your power supply back in as well. If you mount this on the wall, if it doesn't work the first time, you'll have to take it all apart again. This is generally going to work the very first time that you do this. So we plug this one back in, right? No power here, but I've got the battery plugged in. It's really hard to see. Most people don't even know that if you're facing the panel, the power button is on the far right-hand side. If you take that power button, hold it down for a few seconds, and you get lights up there, you're fixed. Because if you remember before, you push the power button, you got nothing. You got no lights, you got no response, you got nothing at all that worked. It's that simple to get the panel power back up. Again, this is IQ panel 4, not the IQ panel 2. And then it should go through the boot up. The next video I'm going to do is about the surfboard. If you accidentally pull the thing off the wall and you disconnected this wire, there's a whole other issue you have to worry about. But that should fix your corrupted update. And I think it's like on 1.4.6.1, 4.4.6.1, I think it's a software update. I'll put it below in the links though, so we can for sure just decide which one it is. Hey, please like and subscribe. Hope this helps everyone who's got this problem.